Okay, I'm back with another Civ 5 video. I wasn't going to make another one until the expansion came out, but in anticipation of the expansion coming out, I've started playing Civ 5 again, and so I thought I'd make another video. This time it will be a cultural victory that we're going for. Now with the cultural victory, I think I'll only go for the one city. The problem with having multiple cities is they're difficult to defend. We struggle with happiness. And probably the main reason is once we get attacked, and we will be getting attacked a lot, when we try and make peace, the other civs will ask for our other cities. So it's kind of useless getting other cities if we're just going to hand them over. And we don't want to be at permanent war with them. So the best thing for us to do, I think, is to just build the one city. And when we do that, all we have to do is basically get rid of all our gold, so we can gift to the friendly city-states to get points with them, or we can purchase research agreements or purchase buildings, whatever. Just basically get rid of our gold and our luxuries, and then we can make peace with them for virtually open borders. Now this time I'm going to play as Ramesses. I've decided I'm going to build a lot of wonders. And when we settle a city with Ramesses, quite often there's marble nearby. I think it might be written into the code. Probably about a third of the time I find marble. So we probably won't have to start too many times to get some marble near us. We'd also like a couple of other luxuries because we're going to be needing some gold. Now, I don't know whether this is different from what other people do, but I don't think I'm going to have the gold to buy a lot of city-states. I might get one, but most of my gold is going to be going on to research agreements. I feel that I need to try and at least keep up with the other civs so that militarily we can defend ourselves, and also that we have a chance to build those wonders before they do. So that being said, we're going to play on Pangea, standard size, Deity difficulty, standard pace, and as usual we'll take quick combat. So let's see if we can find a half decent starting position.
We greet thee, O great Ramesses, Pharaoh of Egypt, who causes the sun to rise and the Nile to flow, and who blesses his fort.
Okay, it probably took about 5 goes before I found something that looked pretty acceptable. So in this case we've got our marble, we've got 2 silver, which is good, we've got 2 cattle also, we've got stone. We've got stone there as well, so we've got 2 stone. Now we've got a river here, so we need to make a decision. There's a mountain here. If we settle next to the mountain, that'll be good for building an observatory later on. It's not vital, but everything helps when we're trying to get our signs going. So I'm thinking we either settle here, which leaves us next to the river, or we settle here, which leaves us next to the coast. Now with the coast, we get a chance to build the Sydney Opera House later on, which is just a massive cultural wonder. It gives us free policy, and it gives 50% to our culture. With the river, well, I think we can build a garden, which gives us 25% more on great person production, and we get to build a water mill. I think we'll definitely settle here. It looks like a good place for defense as well. We've got the mountain there, so they can really only attack us from here, and here we'll get some ships off the coast to help defend us later on. So we'll just have a look around. Okay, there's wheat there. There's more cattle there. The cattle will actually be out of our reach when we settle there. Okay, well we've got silver here and we've got sheep there, so that's pretty good. We've got some fish here that'll help us with our food. Looks like some pretty hilly terrain, so we'd have good production tiles. I'm going to be staying on food for a long time, I think. We need to get our population up. That will help both with our science and our culture. Okay, let's settle there. And we'll head straight out for Calendar. We're going to build Stonehenge. After that we will go out to Masonry so we can, well, we'll get mining first obviously for that silver, and the Masonry will help us with the marble and the stoneworks, and then we'll head out to Philosophy and try and build the Oracle. So Stonehenge first, and then the Oracle. We may be able to get something else in between, I'm not sure. So, alright, let's, there's a barb camp, so let's just steer clear. We will build a scout, and we'll go on to food production. Now with our policies, we're going to be going straight for tradition. Hopefully we can find a cultural ruin that will help with this, and we'll get up to here before we have to build a monument. Because I always find it sort of annoying if we have to build a monument and then we would have got it for free anyway, and then it's quite a while before we get another cultural building. You know, we've taken that before we get to the next cultural building, which in this case with Egypt is actually a burial tomb which replaces the temple. By that stage we've already built, or we've already taken that policy, so we miss out on that anyway. So let's hope we find a cultural ruin and we'll get that free monument. Okay. Alright, well that's not great. We've got Genghis right next to us, so I think we can expect an attack fairly early. Where to go? That's a wonder. There's this city right there. Alright, let's send you out here, I think. And we'll build a worker. Alright, we've got a map, not great, but there's a city-state, we'll go down and meet them. And now we've got barb camps, so they're two pretty ordinary ruins, I gotta say. Is that maritime friendly? I've got a feeling that might end there, so I might just head down this way, I think. Yeah, it shouldn't attack over the river. Okay, So we've got some culture, that's good. Alright, let's take tradition. Gives us 3 points of culture. So we'll be able to take that next and get that free monument. We'll go there, meet them. Cape Town. It's another wonder. Once again, I won't bother going up there because it looks like it ends. I'd like to just keep moving about and see if I can find another wonder. Ruin rather. $75 gold. Another ruin.
مرحبا أيها.
Alright, I don't think you can do a lot at the moment. I think we might take another scout. And what's he going to be able to do first? I guess that mine he'll be able to do first. We've got no... don't think we can farm them. And there's our free monument. Oops, wasn't good. I should have moved only one turn. No, we can't actually do anything on them. Where are we expanding to there? So we're not going to be able to do anything there either. Let's put him over here. And once we get mining, we can build a mine on that silver. Now let's see how this guy's going to go down here.
Sir.
Well, they didn't touch him, so that's alright. Let's run over there. You can just sleep for now. I think I'm going to leave this guy here. There's a barb camp right there, and I'm going to have to defend this worker. So I might just bring him up to here. And we'll get this other scout out. Can we get him out in one turn? Yes, we can. And then we'll switch back to food and start working on Stonehenge. Alright, we'll send you out here. Switch back to food. And we'll build Stonehenge. So staying on food, it's going to be 23 turns, so that'll be turn 44. It's a bit of a chance, I guess, but we could do it in 14. But if we don't keep our population going, we're not going to win this anyway. So we'll take a chance. We might switch over to production once we get another citizen out, maybe. But let's just see how we go for now. Right, let's go down and meet these. militaristic friendly. So, natural wonder. That's our happiness. Alright, let's just fortify this guy here. Okay, we got some barbs down there too. Oh, it's Haroon's over there. Okay, so that's him there. And there's Genghis, alright. Don't really want to run this scout into a barb camp. So we've got, you can wake up. And do nothing. Next turn we'll get him to build a mine. Alright. Need 340 to get the granary up, so right, he can build that. And there's the Inca. Is anyone friendly yet? I don't want to sell open borders to Genghis. Yeah, even Haroon's not too bad as a neighbour, but he's so close, they'll probably attack too. The Genghis will definitely attack. Right. Looks like I'm going to be blocked in there, so I might head over here. I might head you over that way a bit more. Is there a gap there? Might be a gap between these cities. I'll just see if I can jump over there next turn. Yes. A lot of land I'm not really uncovering there, but no. He doesn't want to attack, does he? I've got a purse, no, don't care. Okay, let's take that. That will help us build Stonehenge. I'm not going to get out to Piety for a while, so I'd say we'll probably get 4 of these. We'll certainly get 3, so we'll definitely get that. We may even get one of these as well before we get out to Piety. City-state just there, so Oops. Okay, let's... Alright, I might just run away from there. Now, are you finished that now? Not quite. Yes, you're coming up to attack, aren't you? And we're going to get out of here without being killed. Half tempted to steal his worker. Problem is, it can set you up on the wrong path because he's so near to Genghis, and they seem to take offence if you attack a city-state near them. I'd rather not anger him too soon. So I might just let it go, I think. There's another one down there. Now, you should be finished. Let's sell that to Genghis. He's got plenty of gold already. Okay, and let's purchase... Well, we want to keep our food going. Let's purchase that. Same anyway. So it'll be 8 turns. It's a great deal of difference. Alright, I'm going to leave it on the food. Right, we want you in there. Let's go over here. Edinburgh. Still haven't met a cultural one, have we? No culture. Right, finish you off. I'll try and get out of there next turn, I think. Let's attack with you. And you can't quite kill him. So we'll just see if we can get another shot with a city.
Aigati askia songai. Ergamila aiga adilai. Amma.
The only one who's friendly is actually Genghis. Alright, you're going to try and destroy that mine, aren't you? I've got half a mind to let him and then I can resell it, but it's a little cheesy, isn't it? So I'll kill him if I can, yes. Right, you can build that mine. I'm just going to let you heal up. I'll put you back in the city to heal. Right, you're there, okay. He can't attack over that hill, so that's alright. You can heal. Just have to be careful of any barbs coming out to take him.
How happy are those whose...
So there's masonry, we automatically get that with our city on it, so let's see if we can sell that to Genghis too. Yes, we can. And I think we'll purchase the stoneworks. Okay, we've got 5 turns left. We can get it down in 3. I'm still starving. Let's stay in the food. How's our archer doing down here? Let's try and get him away. Okay. Okay, we'll heal him up there. These guys have kind of ended up in the same spot. It's possible that that extended out, but it looks sort of like it's going down there. That could extend down too below him. This might come around and join up. What's happening at our city? 2 turns to go. Right. Let's move him along a bit. Okay, so that doesn't join up by the looks of it. So he's already attacking Pachacudi. And they're nowhere near each other. Oh, there's the extent of his cities there. Is that? No. Yeah, they're a fair way from each other. And he's eyeing off my city. Send that guy out there. You're finished now, aren't you? Okay, so who can we sell that to that's got gold? We've already sold 1 silver to Genghis, so... Well, no one else has got the gold. I guess Askia's got the most. So what can we get? Maybe that 117 and 4 makes it 130, 237. No, I don't. No. Oh, you're a long way from me. That's fine. So what's that work out as? 5, 150, 250, 267. That doesn't seem like enough. So hang on, let's see if we can get this. Let's just do the open borders first. And 67. So we'll get 50. I think it's 57 and 6. 51. So it's 231. That's alright. maybe get open borders with... Oh, he's neutral, so he won't give it to us at a reasonable price. Right, one turn to Stonehenge. Can we purchase anything else? No, not really. And what can we add to the queue? So basically walls. That's pretty good. So we get 2 gold for the marble and the 2 stone. And that's, well, we get the 2 workers. I could certainly do with some more workers, I think. Both give 1 point of culture. It gives a great engineer point. I think I'll try for the pyramids. Or should I go for that instead? Oops. Well, I guess that would pay for a worker eventually, so I might take that actually. I might take that first. Okay. I don't normally like to do this because it tends to offend, like it'll offend Pachacudi, especially since they're now at war, so I think I'd best not. I would like to keep them friendly, but I think I better not. So I'd like to try and stay friendly with Pachacudi. Not that he's friendly, but... Okay, so we got it on turn 38. It's alright. And Florence, cultured hostile. It's a pity. And they've got barbs there though, so... I'll just fortify you. Okay, you can go over and work on that mine there. I should really... Well, I was going to say take animal husbandry, but I want to get out to Floss because I want to try and build the oracle. So we're going to have to stick with that. And then probably animal husbandry, since we've got all that sheep and cattle there. After that, I'm not sure. Maybe sailing, because we do have some fish out there, although we haven't expanded our borders out to it yet. Go away, Genghis. There's nothing to see here. How far are we off? Another 4 turns. And we've still got 17 turns till we get to classical era. So we'll definitely get that, and then we might be able to get over to piety before we take one of those. I'll just leave him there. Show of strength. Okay. Is there anything down here? Oh, there's a barb camp there. And a ship. Alright, I wonder if they're bothering. Do they need any help? No, I'm not saying they do. Oh, the scout just ran straight out to that barbarian. Let's take... I may end up sending him back. We've got quite a few hills around there. Let's cross a hill. Although this... oh, that's a hill. That's grassland, grassland. I'll take accuracy. And where is he? Well, let's move him over to there. You can heal up. Can I take him? No. Is there another? Oh, there is a camp there. Okay. Alright, let's run back. There goes the Great Library, turned 40. It's a little late, really. Okay, there. Well, I'm not going to run and take him because the Barb and that camp will come out and attack me. I can hit you though. I might wait until they get it low and then I can sort of finish it off and get the glory. So I think he's still healing. You can just fortify. Can you finish him? No, you can't. Temple of Artemis.
He who destroys a good book.
Oh, okay, so he's pillaged that. Fine. You can work on that. Still can't kill him. Right. Right, let's get that food. Alright, you're dead. Right, I've got 8 food. If I switch over to that, I can get... they'll come out in 13 turns, both of them. Which is the same time as philosophy. Then we can move straight onto the oracle. So I'll leave it at that. And hopefully we can get both of those. Right, I may as well leave him there to finish that and then he can run over and pair. Actually, can I purchase another worker? 310 on 1 gold short. The thing is, I don't really want to purchase another worker if I'm going to get the pyramids. I don't need 4 workers. Still. What else can I purchase? I need 400 for the library. I can hold off on that for a while. Yeah, there's not really enough for another worker to do anyway, I think. Because I can't do any of those, the cattle or the sheep yet. I can build mines, but I'm not on any of those tiles anyway. Well, I'm on these ones, but I'm on the food tiles. He could work that, but he'll be over there shortly, so I'll just leave it for now. I might give him drill if he's defending on those mines. You're going to come in and take that one now, aren't you? I better stick him in to heal up. How are guys doing down here? You're just getting angrier and angrier. I'll just move you out.
Bienvenue. Je suis Napoléon, de France. Le militaire le plus intelligent de l'histoire.
Okay, so I guess that's where Askia and Napoleon are coming from. Oh geez, they haven't. I thought those two would have finished them off, but haven't done anything. Is he? Oh, he's pillaged that too. Okay.